the heart of the Long Beach gym, pandemonium reigns as Trent Razor Voss delivers a brutal elbow strike to Ethan Miles' face, crimson droplets splattering against the perspiration-drenched canvas. Ethan's slender form collapses with a jarring thud, the roar of the crowd reverberating through the bleachers. "Remain low, young one," Trent mocks, his braided hair swaying as he parades, showcasing a self-assured smile to the ecstatic crowd. With a swift motion, he seizes Ethan's headgear and sends it flying into the bleachers. The sound of plastic striking metal echoes, laughter flows with an uneasy undertone, and cheers waver uncertainly. Lila, Ethan's sister, captures the moment with unsteady hands, her live stream alive with a flurry of astonished remarks. Trent intensifies his malice, ridiculing "Go spar babies." His voice dripped with venom, the laughter of the crowd dissipating into uneasy whispers. From the depths of the gym, Jason Statham emerges, his black hoodie shrouding his piercing gaze, his voice cutting through the noise, decisive and commanding. Trent whirls around, forcefully pushing Jason's shoulder. "So, you're a Hollywood coach now?" Phones spring to life, and the gym is enveloped in an eerie hush. "Confront me within the confines of my arena." With a fierce growl, Trent sends a water bottle flying with a powerful kick. The plastic fractures against the concrete, the noise reverberating with the sharpness of a gunshot. The audience inhales sharply. A former champion leans in, murmuring he's done for. Jason's gaze pierces through, as unyielding as tempered metal. "You are unfamiliar with who I am." Trent chuckles, his smirk slicing through the atmosphere. "Go on. Show me what you've got, film guy." Tension mounts, the gym alive with a palpable energy of expectation. As the cameras draw nearer, Lila's viewership surges, a torrent of comments pouring in. Is Statham in the ring? With the atmosphere thickening, all gazes are riveted on Jason's impending decision. Will he turn his back on Trent's challenge, or will he summon a tempest that will rattle the very confines of the cage? The audience is suspended in anticipation, the atmosphere hanging delicately, poised for an eruption into a confrontation that promises to capture the world's attention. Before we move forward, be sure to like and subscribe to witness Jason Statham's thrilling showdown with the cocky kickboxer, and let us know where you're tuning in from today. The Iron Strike Academy pulses with unrefined energy in Long Beach, California, a storied kickboxing gym where neon lights flicker, heavy bags resonate with the impact of unyielding fists, and a hip-hop rhythm reverberates from a worn speaker, stirring the sweat-soaked atmosphere. On this sweltering Saturday night, the gym thrums with the electric anticipation of fight night, its bleachers packed with local enthusiasts, trainers issuing sharp commands, and fighters honing their skills in the shadows. The atmosphere crackles with vibrant energy as eager spectators raise their phones, capturing each punch and exclamation, yearning for that perfect moment to share with the world. The canvas mats shimmer beneath the unforgiving glare of the lights, while the octagon cage rises like a monument of steel, shaped by countless years of transforming Long Beach dreamers into legends of the cage. The atmosphere is heavy with lineament and aspiration, each shout and the crack of gloves igniting the tumult. Jason Statham glides through the side door, his slender silhouette shrouded in a black hoodie, keen eyes cutting through the chaos. He has arrived for Lou Carter, his weathered former coach from the days of kickboxing, a man who instilled precision into his fists many years ago. Without an entourage or the glare of the spotlight, a solitary figure pays tribute to the relentless pursuit of excellence, his mastery in jiu-jitsu and kickboxing concealed beneath a serene, unpretentious nod. Across the cage, Trent Razor Voss seizes the spotlight, a lean, mid-20s kickboxer, his long braids swaying, tattooed arms taut with energy. Overlooked by professional circuits, Trent's pride simmers fiercely, consumed by jealousy for Jason's notoriety, loathing the phony movie star who has never tasted the bloodshed of an authentic cage fight. He is a flamboyant figure, marked by a cruel edge, his deep-seated insecurities laid bare, while longtime admirers will eagerly anticipate his downfall. Ethan Miles, 19, tall and sincere, prepares in a secluded corner, his tousled hair secured beneath headgear, brown eyes shimmering with apprehension. As a newcomer to Iron Strike, He envisions professional bouts that could lighten the load for his single mother. Yet, tonight presents a harsh trial he must face. Lou, in his 60s, bears the marks of time yet remains keenly perceptive, presiding over the gym with authority. His voice slices through the cacophony, though it strains under the weight of the bustling crowd. Lila, Ethan's sister, captures moments for Instagram, her phone shimmering beneath the bright lights, her live stream igniting the viral tempest on the horizon. A former boxer, a veteran with disabilities and a devoted fan, leans forward in the bleachers, nodding at Jason, acknowledging the quiet strength in his stance. The gym pulses with energy, whispers of wagers float through the air, phones capture every moment, and Trent's imposing figure casts a long shadow. His fierce dominance remains unopposed. Lila's stream resonates softly. The vet's eyes fixate intently. A collective confrontation brews, poised to set screens ablaze and ignite a flurry of shares. Ethan Miles, not yet 19, quivers in the shadowy corner of Iron Strike Academy. The Long Beach gym still echoing with the aftermath of Trent Razor Vase's savage elbow that has left his lips split, crimson rivulets tracing down his chin as the stunned silence of the bleachers hangs heavy in the air. His slender figure sways, tangled hair matted beneath a loosened headgear, brown eyes flickering with a raw blend of defeat and defiance. Emerging from the harsh realities of Long Beach's most challenging neighborhoods, Ethan spent his formative years in a small apartment, where he filled tattered notebooks with sketches of fight moves. Each jab and kick served as a strategic plan to break free from the heavy burden of his mother's overwhelming medical debt, a consequence of her relentless hospital visits due to her heart condition. Her unwavering strength, enduring the long night shifts in spite of the pain, fuels Ethan's passion. His aspirations in pro kickboxing are not fueled by the desire for fame, but by the hope of providing her with a home, a sanctuary free from concern. The sketches, affixed above his bed, serve as his solemn promise, each line a testament to her unwavering strength. Tonight marked his inaugural significant clash with Trent, a pivotal moment on the path to his aspirations. Yet, the taste of blood on his lips and the crowd's derisive laughter seared deeper than any bruise, as Trent's taunt echoed, "Go spar, babies," resonating like a dagger in his heart. Ethan's essence shines brightly through his steadfast resolve. His forearms, marked with deep purple bruises from weeks of relentless drills, tremble as he adjusts his headgear, his body aching yet unyielding. He may not be a prodigy. His footwork falters, his guard lowers, yet his spirit remains unyielding, eyes alight with a fire that will not extinguish, even in the wake of Trent's devastating loss. In the gym's neon glare, he whispers to himself, urging to keep going, as if his mother is watching, her weary smile serving as his steadfast anchor. Lila, his older sister, captures the moment from the bleachers, her Instagram livestream documenting every flinch, now steady despite the earlier tremors when Trent tossed Ethan's headgear. Her feed flourishes, while Ethan remains resilient. Yet, the crowd of Trent's admirers converges, mocking him, declaring his end, reflecting the crowd's uncomfortable chuckles and sympathetic glances. Lila's phone sparkles, drawing the attention of a retired boxer, a disabled veteran familiar with Jason Statham from Safe. His subtle gaze ignites the brewing viral tempest, suggesting the concealed fame of Jason. Ethan's vulnerability runs profound. This battle was his opportunity, yet he finds himself outmatched. Trent's fierce reputation looms large, his elbow strike still echoing painfully in Ethan's skull, shame igniting more fiercely than his swollen lip. Lou Carter, the seasoned coach of the gym, finds himself preoccupied, engrossed in a text concerning another fighter's contract, overlooking Ethan's subtle request for direction. "I'll try," he whispers to Lou, his voice small yet resolute, a heart-wrenching cry that cuts through the gym's cacophony. The gaze of the crowd flickers, a mix of mockery and discomfort. Yet no one intervenes, leaving Ethan alone in the looming presence of Trent. Lila's stream surges, a deluge of comments pouring in. The poor kid is giving it his all. The vet's eyes remain fixed on Jason, as if anticipating a moment of truth. Ethan is not merely striving for victory. He is battling for his mother, his artistic visions, his future. A dream now marred by Trent's relentless cruelty. The gym's heat envelopes him, neon lights flickering overhead. As Ethan steadies his stance, blood trickling down, his eyes burning with fierce determination. His struggle is a visceral, compelling plea for justice, ready to explode when Jason steps into the cage. Ethan Miles meanders through the neon-lit corner of Iron Strike Academy, the vibrant energy of the Long Beach gym still resonating from Trent, Razor, and Vase's fierce victory in the cage, their triumphant taunt lingering in the air. "Go spar, babies." The sound echoed in Ethan's ears, mingling with the warm trickle of blood from his split lip. The 19-year-old's slender figure quivers, his tangled hair clinging beneath a slackened headgear, beads of sweat cascading down his battered forearms. Before the fight, Trent's cruelty emerged in a quiet yet menacing manner, his wiry, tattooed form prowling around Ethan during warm-ups, delivering sharp slaps to his headgear accompanied by a mocking sneer. "So, sparring bait, is it?" The audience erupts in laughter, their amusement a pointed critique, local supporters leaning in, murmuring, "Trent's merciless." Yet, none possess the courage to intercede. Ethan's brown eyes flicker with a mix of anxiety and determination, his unsteady footwork betraying him as he adjusts his stance, sweat cascading onto the canvas, each droplet a testament to his resolve in the face of Trent's imposing presence. Trent intensifies, his braids swaying as he taunts with increasing volume. Observe, he trembles, his voice cut through the gym's pulsating hip-hop beats and the sharp sounds of glove snaps. Ethan's form flickers, his guard faltering, legs faltering beneath the heavy scrutiny of Trent's gaze. The murmurs of the crowd swell, a mix of jeers and winces, yet an air of hesitation lingers, as no one dares to step forward to protect the child. Lila, Ethan's sister, captures the scene from the bleachers, her Instagram livestream alive with a flurry of comments, Trent's remarks cutting deep, and "Who might that fellow be?" The latter directed at Jason Statham, who remained unnoticed in his black hoodie, his keen eyes absorbing every taunt. Lila's phone sparkles, reflecting the vet's approving nod, a former boxer whose loyal admiration subtly reveals Jason's concealed stardom, igniting the viral storm that is on the horizon. Lou Carter, the seasoned coach of the gym, stands lost in thought, absorbed in texting about another fighter's contract, oblivious to Ethan's anxious gaze that silently begs for direction. "Try harder," Lou mutters, his gaze fixed on his phone, intensifying Ethan's sense of isolation as Trent's jabs strike with greater force. Ethan's whispered, "I'll try," barely pierces the cacophony, a heartfelt plea lost in the thrumming energy of the crowd. The local fans squirm in their seats, the vet's expression growing more ominous. Yet no one dares to intervene. Trent's authority remains unopposed. The gym's heat envelopes, neon lights flickering, as Trent's taunts echo, a reminder that the kids know the fighter within. With each word, Lila's stream becomes a viral weapon, amplifying its impact. The crowd's phones rise, comments surging, Trent is dominating him. Yet Ethan's quaking fists clench tighter, his determination unwavering in the face of humiliation. The atmosphere buzzes with electricity, tension winding like a spring, as Trent's ruthless actions set the stage for an injustice that will set the gym ablaze and reverberate across screens. A confrontation that fans will eagerly circulate. The octagon cage of the Iron Strike Academy in Long Beach trembles as Trent Razorvoss unleashes a barrage of low kicks, each impact leaving a mark on Ethan Miles' thighs, his slender form bending beneath the relentless assault. A spinning elbow lands with a sharp crack, blood erupts from Ethan's lip, painting the canvas in crimson, his body crumpling to the ground with a sickening thud, reverberating the crowd's astonished intake of breath from just moments before. "Remain on the ground, young one." Trent lets out a fierce roar, his braided hair swaying with each powerful step, tattooed arms rippling as he strides confidently, a wicked grin spreading across his face in response to the tumultuous cheers of the bleachers, a chaotic tide of excitement. The gym's neon lights blaze, hip-hop pulsating through the space, yet the atmosphere changes. Trent's journey is far from over. With a swift motion, he seizes Ethan's headgear, dislodged in the tumble, and sends it soaring into the bleachers. The plastic collided with metal, coming to a halt, a taunt to Ethan's aspirations, shattering his pride. "Go spar, kids!" he bellows, his voice dripping with venom. The laughter of the crowd spikes, only to fade as murmurs ripple through the fans, their amusement turning sour. "That's harsh." Lila, Ethan's sister, captures the moment with a shaky hand, her Instagram livestream pulsating with energy as comments pour in, Trent's remarks cutting deep. "And who might that gentleman be?" The latter capturing the shadowy silhouette of Jason Statham. His keen eyes shimmered from the shadows, unseen yet ready. Ethan lies bloodied, his brown eyes dim with shame, the canvas cold against his bruised forearms, each breath a ragged struggle to rise. The air thickens with an oppressive quiet, local supporters grimace. A few hurl taunts, yet none move, their reluctance forming a barrier encasing Ethan's downfall. The retired boxer, a disabled veteran and devoted fan, shifts uneasily, his earlier nod transforming into a wince, murmuring, "Too far," as Trent's cruelty pierces deeper than his elbow. Phones focus in, Lila's stream surges, viewers engage. Poor Ethan. Her unsteady footage recorded the vet's fleeting glance at Jason, igniting the viral storm that was about to unfold. The exuberant cheers from the bleachers wane, giving way to hushed whispers, for he is merely a child. As Trent strides back and forth, his braids swaying with a rhythmic defiance, the challenge grows louder. "No professional for you." The gym radiates warmth, neon lights flicker, and the atmosphere hums with a charged tension, each phone capturing the moment as the stakes rise. The seasoned spectators yearn for a champion to confront this injustice head-on. Ethan's defeat is visceral, his aspiration to alleviate his mother's struggles shattered, the blood on his lip a vivid testament to Trent's supremacy. Lou Carter, preoccupied with messages regarding another fighter's contract, hardly lifts his gaze, oblivious to Ethan's suffering. The hush of the crowd deepens, the fans' sympathy swells, the vet's gaze clouds, yet Trent's laughter echoes, each strike at Ethan's dignity a viral barb that Lila's stream magnifies. "Remain on the ground." Trent's voice reverberates from the cage, a harsh refrain that pierces once more, his headgear a visible scar on Ethan's prospects. The clamor of the gym fades, devices rise in unison, reactions swell, someone intervene. Yet, still they remain motionless, the injustice crying out for retribution. Jason's glare, as frigid as steel since the cold open, remains hidden, his presence palpable, still echoing, a tempest poised to unleash. The atmosphere is charged, tension brewing, Trent's viciousness a viral spark poised to explode as Jason advances, a scene destined to be inundated with reactions from the audience. Jason Statham stands firmly at the rear of Iron Strike Academy, the neon glow of the Long Beach gym casting shadows over his black hoodie. His keen gaze is fixed on Ethan Miles' bloodied fall within the cage, the reverberation of Trent Razor Vase's taunt lingering in the air. "Go spar, babies." The echoes of the bleachers' stunned silence linger on. His boots shift subtly, fingers tightening around the hem of his hoodie, a faint trace of his kickboxing prowess bubbling just beneath a serene facade. The crowd's nervous laughter at Trent's headgear toss dwindles, their phones raised higher, Lila's live stream alive with a flurry of comments. "Who's that guy?" Her footage captured Jason's steely glare, igniting the viral storm that was about to unfold. Trent's water bottle kick from moments ago echoes in Jason's mind, the sound of plastic cracking against concrete replaying vividly. The energy lingers in the air, a vow unspoken yet palpable, resonating with every fan in the gym. The vet, a former boxer and devoted fan, leans forward in the bleachers, his nod decisive, whispering, "He's real," acknowledging Jason's understated strength, a quiet hint of the crowd's impending astonishment. Whispers ripple through the crowd. "Who is that?" Voices fell to whispers, an unspoken awareness of change hanging in the air, while the oppressive heat of the gym enveloped them, neon lights flickering in rhythm with the distant thuds of bags. Jason's jaw clenches, his posture unwavering, devoid of any give or hesitation. A tempest held in check, his quietude resonating more powerfully than the hip-hop beats pulsating from the speakers. The murmurs of the crowd swell, phones extend, immortalizing the vet's astonishment, Lila's stream surging as Trent's braid sways, his taunting gait lingering, his push against Jason's shoulder a palpable challenge left hanging in the air. The atmosphere buzzes with tension, as every gaze flits between Trent's confident stride and Jason's quiet composure. The gym suspended in anticipation. Ethan's lip, stained crimson, bore the weight of Trent's mocking words. "Stay down." The crowd's gasp from the cage hung in the air, tension coiling like a spring as Jason's eyes followed the water bottle's erratic skid. His "you don't know me," from the brink of confrontation a quiet vow. The audience stirs, whispers weaving through the air. He is on the verge of losing control. Blending in with the vet's light touch, cameras capturing each moment, Lila's nourishment overflowing. Is he engaged in battle? The air crackled with anticipation. Jason's subtle movements, a slow exhale, a flex of his wrist, hint at an impending reckoning, his kickboxing past lurking like a shadow poised to emerge. The gym's roar diminishes, the crowd's silence a blank canvas for the viral moment poised to unfold. Jason's presence a shareable spark destined to illuminate screens as he steps forward. The Iron Strike Academy in Long Beach hums with an electric energy, the vibrant neon glow and pulsating hip-hop beats receding as Trent Razorvoss strides purposefully across the sweat-drenched canvas. His lean physique coiled with intensity, braid whipping through the air, tattooed arms rippling with fierce determination. In the aftermath of his savage victory against Ethan Miles, blood splattering, Ethan crumpling to the ground, the sound of Trent's water bottle striking the concrete reverberates, the plastic shattering, his mocking words, "Go spar, babies," lingering in the astonished crowd. He observes Jason Statham assisting Ethan to rise, the boy's bloodied lip trembling, while Trent's wounded pride, pricked by Jason's celebrity and Ethan's appreciative gesture, boils over. Now a Hollywood coach, he barks, shoving Jason's shoulder with force, the impact sending a ripple through the lean figure cloaked in a hood. The audience inhales sharply, devices are raised, Lila's live stream spikes, a torrent of comments rushes in, "He's provoking Statham." Her footage captured Jason's keen gaze, the remnants of the cold open still smoldering, a promise now confronting Trent's challenge. "Confront me within the confines of my arena." Trent's voice erupts, cutting through the dense atmosphere of the gym, his braid whipping around as he points an accusatory finger at Jason. The movie unfolds with a sense of artifice, as he mocks, luring the man he despises, a phony luminary who has never truly sacrificed for authentic triumph. His tattoos shimmer beneath the stuttering glow of the lights. The murmurs of the crowd rise, local fans gasp, their whispers echoing, "He's lost his mind." The retired boxer, a cautious admirer of the sport, murmurs that he's being provoked, recalling his earlier whisper of finality. As the phones draw closer, Lila's stream surges, and it seems Statham is on the verge of breaking. Onlookers swarm her feed, the gym buzzing with excitement, every gaze fixed on Trent's confident stride and Jason's poised silence. The vet's eyes narrow, anticipating the impending twist of the safe quote, as the crowd's cheers for Trent's headgear toss turn into a palpable tension, the silence following Ethan's fall transforming into a deafening emptiness. Jason stands resolute, his black hoodie a steadfast presence, sharp eyes cutting through Trent's bravado, a silent thunder echoing from the edge of their confrontation, whispering, "You don't know me." Trent's challenge reverberates, his push a fresh scar laid bare, while the seasoned audience yearns for a champion to vanquish this hubris. The gym radiates warmth, the canvas groaning softly, as Trent strides back and forth, challenging with increasing volume. "Reveal yourself, cinematic figure." His ego, a viral sting, resonates through Lila's stream. Phones angle upward. The crowd's gasps intertwine with the veteran's patient anticipation. The atmosphere buzzed with energy, Trent's laughter a flicker poised to set the world ablaze. Jason's slight nod, a glint of determination, ignites a comment that promises confrontation, the audience humming with anticipation. He stands resolute. Lila's feed is bursting with activity. This is the moment. The gym stands ready for a confrontation that will ignite screens, a rallying call for justice. The Iron Strike Academy in Long Beach vibrates with an electric tension, The gym's neon glow and hip-hop beats overshadowed by the aftermath of Trent Razor Vase's savage victory in the cage against Ethan Miles, the echoes of his bloodied fall still resonating in the shocked gasps of the spectators. Trent's water bottle struck the ground, the plastic cracking against the concrete, sending echoes through the air, accompanied by his taunt, "Go spar, babies," and headgear cast a raw wound, his shove against Jason Statham's shoulder moments prior igniting the air. Jason rises, his lean frame steady beneath a black hoodie, sharp eyes cutting through the haze, a quiet vow igniting in the chill of the open air. Trent advances with a fierce intensity, his braid whipping through the air, tattooed muscles taut with purpose, his voice dripping with disdain. "A Hollywood coach? Challenge me." His pride, wounded by Jason's acclaim and Ethan's acknowledgement, seethed with a desire to obliterate the phony luminary. The murmurs of the crowd crescendo, fans gasp in unison, their whispers revealing a shared certainty. He is not backing down. Phones angle upward, Lila's livestream overflowing. Statham is on the verge of breaking. Her footage captured Jason's unwavering stare. Jason rises, his deep growl slicing through the air. "You have no idea what you're truly inquiring about." The memorable phrase strikes with precision, eliciting murmurs from the audience, a hallmark of Statham's repertoire. Amidst the gym's throbbing warmth, neon lights dance in a flickering rhythm. Trent lets out a derisive laugh. Counterfeit belts hold no fear for him. His taunt, a desperate jab, braids swinging as he paces, eyes aflame with envy. The retired boxer, a cautious admirer of the sport, leans in, whispering, "Wait for it." As he reflects on his past, he's finished. Whispers linger, phones zoom as Lila's stream surges, echoing Statham's line. Observers are commenting, he remains still. The crowd gasped, a wave of emotion rippling through local fans. Some jeering, others filled with awe. Tension coiled tightly in the air, as the veteran's nod hinted at the safe twist in the narrative that was about to unfold. Jason's tranquility stands in stark opposition to Trent's fury, his shoulders at ease, eyes sharp and unwavering, embodying a disciplined force that simmers beneath the surface, poised for an explosive confrontation that the audience eagerly anticipates. The atmosphere in the gym buzzes with tension as Trent throws down the gauntlet, daring the cinematic hero to back up his bravado. Resonating from the chilling introduction, his push rekindled a flame. Jason's declaration, "You don't know me," reverberated with a powerful intensity. Whispers among the fans suggest he's lost his mind. With their phones documenting each fleeting moment, Lila's feet igniting with energy. This is the moment. The atmosphere crackles with energy, Trent's laughter echoes, his taunt a sharp quip, yet Jason's unwavering stare and quiet voice cut through the noise, tightening the tension in the air. The vet's hushed words, "He's genuine," intertwine with the astonished murmurs of the crowd, the gym brimming with anticipation for a clash that promises to ignite conversation. Phones capturing every moment as Trent's inflated pride obscures his vision, oblivious to Jason's formidable kickboxing history. The moment hangs in the balance, seasoned hearts beat for justice. The crowd's hush becomes a canvas for a shareable spark that will ignite across screens when Jason responds. The octagon cage at Iron Strike Academy in Long Beach vibrates with intensity, the gym's neon lights and pulsating hip-hop beats overshadowed by the electrifying uproar of Fight Night. Ethan Miles' bloodied fall lingers in the air, the crowd's shocked breaths echoing in disbelief. Trent launched the water bottle with a fierce kick, the plastic shattering against the concrete, its echoes reverberating in the air. He shoved Jason Statham's shoulder, a taunt slipping from his lips. "Go spar, babies." Igniting a firestorm, Jason steps into the cage, his black hoodie cast aside, lean frame coiled with anticipation, sharp eyes blazing with intensity. A silent declaration hangs in the air, a promise of what's to come, as he stands at the precipice of the showdown, ready to unleash the storm within. Trent lunges forward, his braids snapping behind him, tattooed arms flailing with fervor, as his jab cuts through the air, targeting Jason's jaw with precision. Jason glides effortlessly, executing a leg kick with the grace of silk. Snap. Trent's thigh gives way, a primal groan escaping his lips, The crowd inhales sharply. He is undeniably real. Their phones angled upward. Lila's live stream gaining momentum. Statham engaged in battle, her footage capturing Jason's deadly composure. Trent lets out a low growl. Let's go. His voice was a venomous growl, unleashing a flurry of punches. Left hook, right uppercut, gloves snapping like gunfire. Jason dances through the space, his boots whispering against the canvas, delivering a low kick that lands squarely on Trent's calf. The impact resonates, bone jolting, and Trent falters, agony contorting his features. The retired boxer, a devoted fan, exclaims with enthusiasm, "That's Statham! He has completed it earlier." Softly now, a roar erupts, supporters cheering. He's captured him. Lila's stream surges, reaching 3 million views. Comments pouring in. He lacks the qualities of an actor. The atmosphere of the gym thrums with intensity, Matt trembling as Jason's strike connects with precision. Thud. Trent collapses, breath escaping in a rush, his tattoos glistening beneath the strobe of flickering lights. Jason's takedown reverberates through the arena, the canvas thudding beneath the impact as Trent's back collides with unforgiving force. The crowd erupts in a cacophony of cheers, phones capturing every moment, while the veteran's approving nod sharpens the atmosphere, suggesting a clever twist on the impending quote. His fist pumps in exhilaration, a testament to the electrifying energy of the scene. Jason's accuracy is utterly destructive. Few actions, utmost chaos. Trent lunges, his elbow flailing in a desperate arc. A sharp hiss of air fills the space as Jason swiftly evades, his elbow colliding with Trent's brow. Blood erupts, splattering damply across the canvas. With legs trembling and ego fraying, Trent makes a desperate lunge. "You are insignificant," voices fracturing. With a deft sidestep, Jason's gloves crack sharply as a low kick sends Trent's knee crumpling beneath him. Snap! Trent's groan cuts through the noise, resonating like a bell tolling in the distance. The audience inhales sharply. Whispers ripple through the crowd. He is finished. Lila's stream bursts forth with energy, while Statham embodies raw power. The veterinarian's voice echoed through the room. He is teaching him a lesson. Amidst the gym's vibrant neon flares, Jason held Trent in a firm grip, his knee pressing against his chest, murmuring a lesson in respect. His voice sliced through the air like a cold razor, while the hearts of the elders pounded in a fervent quest for justice. Trent's braid hangs low, tattoos shimmering, his challenge evident. Mockery now empty, a fractured resonance of his diminished honor. The climax of the fight ignites with intensity, Jason's focused gaze unwavering, his kickboxing prowess striking like a thunderclap. Trent's erratic swings falter, while Jason's hook lands with a bone-crushing thud, cracking ribs. Trent gasps, collapsing, his body folding in on itself like a fragile sheet of paper. The mat trembles. The crowd bursts forth in a cacophony of excitement. He has departed. Lila's stream reaches a crescendo. Statham's performance is nothing short of extraordinary. Fans erupt in a tidal wave of cheers. The anticipation at the vets lingers in the air. The safe twist looms as Jason stands, sweat beading on his brow, a sense of fulfillment washing over him. The crowd erupts in a chorus of cheers. He is the epitome of excellence. Phones recording each impact. Lila's feet ignited. This is trending. The collision ignites a flame meant to be shared. Trent's defeat burns deep, crimson rivulets tracing his brow, the remnants of pride scattered like ashes. The crowd's roar reverberates through Iron Strike, a moment destined to go viral, inviting a deluge of comments from seasoned viewers. Justice has been served within the confines of the cage, a spectacle that will resonate across screens far and wide. The Iron Strike Academy in Long Beach vibrates with an electric energy, the gym's neon glow and rhythmic hip-hop beats receding as Trent collapses onto the blood-stained canvas. His braided hair tangled, tattooed arms hanging heavy. The sound of his water bottle's impact, plastic cracking, now a faint mockery in the background. The savage strike of his elbow against Ethan Miles' lip, the flinging of headgear, and the shove against Jason Statham's shoulder, all eliciting gasps from the astonished bleachers, are mere remnants. Jason's sufficient and a declaration of "You don't know me." realized amidst the tempest of kickboxing. Jason stands tall, his lean frame unwavering, sharp eyes glinting with intensity, devoid of any sign of weakness, his hoodie clinging to him, dampened by sweat. The audience transitions from disbelief to deep respect. The crowd erupts in cheers. He is the epitome of excellence. With their phones angled just right, Lila's livestream soared to 3 million views, while Statham delivered an unforgettable performance. Her footage, which captures Jason's serene dignity, ignited a viral sensation, prompting a flurry of comments. He's simply extraordinary. Trent's pride disintegrates, a shadow of shame cloaking him, his voice barely a whisper. "Sorry, kid," directed at Ethan, who kneels close by, bloodied yet unyielding. The retired boxer, a devoted fan, gazes in awe, his voice steady, reflecting on his past achievements. In hushed tones of admiration, the crowd erupts in applause, and he stands, humbled by their fervor. The gym radiates warmth, its neon lights flickering in a rhythmic dance. Jason kneels, while Ethan's trembling hands reach out, returning the blood-stained yet intact headgear. "Keep training," Jason growls, his voice low and steady. Ethan's eyes gleam with determination, stronger now, as a nod seals their unbreakable bond. The crowd falls silent, phones capturing every moment, Lila's stream gaining momentum. "He is a legend." Gasps erupted from the fans at Trent's taunt, urging the spar babies on. Now, cheers resound as the veterans nod, a guiding light for the impending twist of fate. His voice rings out, unmistakably him. As the bleachers come alive, the atmosphere in the gym crackles with energy. Trent's slump feels like a viral wound, his apology lost amidst the crowd's thunderous roar. A sense of justice finally delivered. Lila's feet ignited, ascending through the ranks of 3M and beyond. Comments poured in, yet he remained unfazed. Whispers among the fans suggest he truly exists. A tidal wave surged, the echoes of the veterans' marvel resonating, as elder hearts swelled with honor. Ethan stands, headgear in hand, his aspiration to alleviate his mother's struggles reignited, while Lila's perspective captures his determination. Jason exudes a serene strength, devoid of arrogance, yet unwavering like tempered steel. His vow, once kept, now felt like a mere whisper of Trent's fated shove. The phones of the crowd rise, capturing the moment, as fans roar in unison, declaring Statham the master of the scene. The gym trembles, a moment ripe for sharing ignites on screens. The elders' outrage quelled, comments ready to surge. He instilled respect in that punk. The Iron Strike Academy in Long Beach envelopes itself in a solemn quiet, the vibrant neon glow and rhythmic hip-hop beats fading into the background following Trent Razorvase's devastating loss. His battered form sprawled on the canvas serves as a haunting reminder of Ethan Miles' earlier downfall, the audience's astonished breaths lingering in the air. Trent's water bottle collided with the ground, the plastic shattering into 1,000 pieces. His taunt echoed in the air, urging the sparring babies on, as he shoved against Jason Statham's shoulder. But then, silence enveloped the scene, broken only by Jason's firm declaration, "Enough." The weight of his words hung heavy, a reminder that Trent did not truly know him, now a vow fulfilled. Jason occupies a time-worn gym bench, dabbing the sweat from his brow, his lean physique clad in a black tank, his sharp eyes gazing into the distance. He briefly clenches his fist, contemplating Lou Carter's teachings. True strength resides in control, not chaos. His kickboxing history burns quietly, a fire that elder listeners respect. The warmth of the gym envelopes the air, the canvas mats shining under the light, as Jason's measured breaths hold the gravity of his integrity. His resolve, a guiding light that anchored Ethan's shattered aspirations. Ethan, 19, hones his footwork in a secluded corner, his lanky figure more stable now, coiled hair glistening with moisture beneath a worn headgear, blood dried on his lip. His steps resonate, steady and intentional, each turn a tribute to Jason's mentorship, his brown eyes alight with a fierce determination. Lila, his sister, sets her phone down, the live stream still humming with energy. 3 million views, a torrent of comments pouring in, Statham's a legend. Her voice was gentle. You instilled in him a sense of hope, sir. Jason nods, flinging his towel onto the bench, a seemingly simple gesture laden with significance. His eyes fixed on Ethan's unwavering posture, a reflection of his own disciplined past. The murmurs of the crowd rise, fans whispering of his extraordinary prowess. The retired boxer, a cautious admirer, softly speaks of a true mentor, reflecting on his past achievements. Whisper now in wonder, devices immortalizing the subtle connection. Lila's stream flourishing. He transcends mere films, igniting reflections that resonate with the hearts of the wise. The atmosphere of the gym vibrates with energy, Trent's loss etched into the air like a haunting melody, his words of remorse to Ethan swallowed by the adoration of the crowd. He stands as the embodiment of greatness. A tidal wave cheers forth. Ethan's footwork sharpens, his aspiration to alleviate his mother's burdens rekindled. Lila's lens capturing the essence of his determination. Jason's stream,